Good morning, y'all. Today is Sunday, February 15th, and we are back in action. Sunday Rants with Rants. Alexa, volume down to... Okay. I don't know if you can hear me over the music, but it is Sunday morning. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning right now. I'm about to have breakfast. Nice crisp water. Anyways, I'm about to have breakfast, but I did want to come on here because I, in an effort to be transparent, I'm just so annoyed with myself for letting my anxiety get in my way yesterday or last night. Yeah, like, I wish I didn't listen to my anxiety. But I don't want to, whatchamacallit, I don't want to remain in that annoyance, but I do want to acknowledge it, that I'm annoyed with myself for doing that. But we moved. We can't make changes to what happened yesterday. It's today now. So today's plan, I want to dilly-dally, which is why I'm having breakfast. I want to dilly-dally, so I am going to eat my breakfast. My breakfast for today, let me show you guys, actually. I have 1 egg, sweet potato that I didn't finish from, Friday? The steak that I also didn't finish from Friday. And then this is plantain. I'm kind of upset because, not upset. I shouldn't have cooked it in the air fryer for as long because it was super ripe. So it's a little bit soggy, but we're gonna eat around the super soggy parts. But I like to have my plantain be super sweet or super ripe before I have it with breakfast because I love this like salty sweet combination. But this is what our our breakfast of champions are for today. Super protein focused, I feel like. And after I finish this, I'm gonna go upstairs and get ready and head out. Today's idea is I want to go to, I put this in the air fryer, so now it's like super tender. Anyways, focus. I'm going to the island market. I want to get some like Caribbean vanilla. I bake, as you guys know, and I also do like juices and stuff. And when I went to Florida, we had limeade with like Haitian vanilla, and it's so like, it just brought me back to a nice place in my head. So I'm gonna go to one market to see if they have like anything that's not like traditional American vanilla. I'll even take I'll take anything as long as it's not American vanilla. So the place is called Island Market. So I'm gonna go there. And then I'm going to Sephora because I want to purchase some. I ran out of my Danessa Myricks blurring balm, so I'm going to purchase another one of those. I might purchase the primer and the balm, or the balm only. We'll see. And then I'm going to head back here because my show starts around 6, I think. Doors open at 5:30. So I'm just gonna get ready for that. So that's today's plan. It's like raining outside, but it's warm, so it's very typical Maryland. But I hope you guys have an awesome Sunday, and I'll definitely be... Only my fork fell. Okay. I will take you guys along with me while I dilly-dally. I'm just gonna go eat first. I have to get a new fork now. All right, bye. Don't forget to find joy in everything. Love you guys, bye. Okay, this is what I wore to the show. I didn't end up reusing the outfit because it's raining, and I didn't want to wear, I want to wear like full length, but I red cardigan, and then the gold jewelry adds like a little pop of color. I hope you guys saw that. My makeup is like falling apart slowly. Imagine. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is the outfit. Very cutesy, very demure. I'm just now coming back from the show. It is like 9:30. What an amazing show. I am so glad I went. I'm really glad that I went, honestly. I'm glad I got a ticket with a seat because these boots are not made for walking. The show was like 10 out of 10. It was a really cool experience. Definitely would recommend if you're into like, you know, openness of sexuality and self and expression. I think I was taken aback because people were recording, and with the type of energy that was going on, I didn't think that would be allowed, but it was. But I did not record like that because I was really trying to stay immersed and like into the moment. But what I did record were more like when they said goodbye, when they were having a party for birthdays and stuff like that, like just general content. So I'm definitely gonna post that, or I probably posted that already before this. But yeah, but other people were recording like the whole time. I'm like, what are you gonna do afterwards? You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing with this afterwards? But it was a good time. The cast are very Caribbean. They were playing all these hits, and I was like, it's in my blood. I was just like dancing in the chair, like. And apparently they do like reggae stuff too, so I'm definitely gonna go to that because I love it. So the co-founder, he's Jamaican, and then the other co-founder, she's Haitian, and I met her. The reason why I went is because I met them at Kyra's event in, I forgot, whatever it was, like December, for the holiday party. That's where I met them, and they were telling me about their company. So I was in town, so I was like, let's do it. And it was in my calendar, but then I was supposed to go to California, but I didn't go to California, so I booked a ticket to go to this show because I was like, yeah, and they've been doing it for 20 years. What? But yeah, it was an amazing show, 10 out of 10, no notes. I'm gonna go take my makeup off and unwind. I am kind of hungry. I was gonna get Popeyes, but the line was long. So I was like, you know what? We have food at home. Fine. So I'm gonna go eat the food at home, and that's it. Love you guys. Bye. Catch you in the next one. Don't forget to find joy in everything. Bye. Good morning. I feel crusty. Anyways, good morning. Today is Tuesday, February. I feel like it's like the 17th or something. Probably not. It is the 17th. Tuesday, Rants with Rants. It is 10 o'clock. I did not sleep well last night. I don't know what is going on with the way that my brain is working right now, but it's not letting me sleep. So I feel tired, but I don't want to let that get in the way of me moving my body today. So I'm about to head to the gym, and then I'm going to go to Aldi's to pick up a few small items that I couldn't get at Walmart this weekend. Like, how do you not have cabbage? You know what I mean? That makes no sense. Anyways, my head is in like this head wrap scarf thingy. I basically took all my curls, I bunched it up, I like smushed it, and then I pinned it. So I don't know if I would call that pin curling, but I just pinned up all the curls and put it in like a pineapple. And I just smushed it with a headscarf and then with this cloth one. Because going to the gym, like, I'll be sweating and stuff, and I don't want to have to not ruin, but have like my curls all loosey goosey up in there. I'll probably take this off once, like tomorrow or something. You know what I mean? Only when I need to see people. Okay, but I am going to head out right now. I don't know if it's because like I haven't been sleeping for the past few days, so like I feel like my attention issues are getting worser. I'm very much like out of sight, out of mind, but like I've noticed it's getting worse. And I think the lack of sleep is probably making it worse at this point. So I'm trying to stay focused. So I'm gonna go to the gym, and then Aldi's and go home. I have a call later. I signed up to do why does the car sound like that? Is this how it always sounds? Oh, my foot was pressing the gas. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Yeah, wow, because I'm like, why is it getting louder? Okay, anyways, he was probably like, what is going on? What the hell, Leonte? Okay, but yeah, I signed up for like the cybersecurity thing. I'm gonna see. I'll probably tell you guys about it once I actually get off the call tonight, just because I really don't know what it's about. But that is upcoming. So I will see you guys later. That was hilarious. I was like, my foot was resting on the gas. Okay, bye y'all. Good morning, y'all. Today is Wednesday, February, I think it's the 18th, right? Yeah, February 18th. Wednesday, Rants with Brains. We are on our way to a Baltimore City career fair. So we were on our way to a Baltimore City career fair. I'll probably talk to you guys later about it, just because I'm not late, but I don't know where to really go. I've never been to this area before, so I'm like 10 minutes away, 13 minutes away. So I'll just run this back afterwards. Okay, see you later. Hey y'all, I'm back. It is 11:30, and in the spirit of being transparent and honest about my life, I just came back from the career fair. That was so, oh man, I want to say disorganized, but I don't even know if that's the word. I think I had different expectations versus what I got. Yeah, I literally only went because of the fact that I knew the city health department was gonna be there, and like I've been applying to so many jobs for the city, for the health department, and I keep getting referred, but I never actually get interviews from it. So that was the main point of me going. even though like I wasn't selected. So like you signed up for the career fair and they were doing interviews on site, and but like I didn't get one. Like they didn't reach out or to invite me for an interview, but they're like, oh, you can still come. So I went. Y'all, this line was so long. I was grossly underprepared. I'm like over here in like my blues, you know what I mean? Like my jacket. I didn't bring a scarf because I thought I was gonna be in and out. Wrong. I was standing in line for like 2 hours, an hour and a half, like 2 hours, and I spent more time in line than actually inside talking to people. I literally went in, I spent 10 minutes, and then I left. Because they had like stations for people to like apply to job, like computers and stuff. I'm like, I don't need a computer to apply because I've already applied. And like I was, you know, I told the lady, and I got someone's contact, so like it wasn't a complete dub of a day. So I did get a contact because I was like, hey, like I've applied to so many jobs for you guys and I haven't heard back. I keep getting referred, but like nothing really comes from it. Like, is there something I should be doing differently? Like, what's going on? And she's like, oh, just send me your information, blah, blah, blah. So I'm gonna do that, which is fair and fine. And that wouldn't have happened if because like I started with a hi, you know, and she just like, oh yeah, just gave me what they were hiring for, and that was it. And then I doubled back. So I was like, I did not stand for 2 hours for me not to leave here with something. I'm leaving here with something, okay? And I made sure to introduce myself. I was like, my name is Francie up here, blah, blah, blah. Like, I did the whole thing, but I was like, I stood in line for 2 hours. I'm leaving here with something. But anyways, I'm in the car. My toes are frozen solid. But I could feel them now, so I'm not concerned about frostbite. My hands are cold. I didn't have gloves. I didn't have a scarf. Some people were dressed up, some people weren't, but they were also hiring for like waste and construction and all that stuff. So like you had a variety of different types of people. But yeah, I'm gonna go home. I haven't eaten yet, which is my problem, but I'm gonna go home and decompress a little bit. But it's just I'm just very frustrated with this whole process, you know. I feel like I've said that before, but I'm really feeling it. Like, I'm just super frustrated because like two things could be true at the same time. I'm aware that other people, like a lot of people are dealing with layoffs and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So like the job force in general is super overpopulated. So I recognize that, and I'm also recognizing the fact that it is just frustrating to be on this side of things without having a full-time position, just like looking and like feeling like it's like I'm going through like a humiliation ritual, because like sitting in line for 2 hours is kind of crazy. And they're like, oh yeah, like if you didn't get an interview, then you know you could still wait. And people are leaving like, oh, they ain't got no jobs here, y'all just need to leave. Well, it was just like, I just felt, and it was cold, you know what I mean? Like it felt degrading in a way. But I know that's just something for me to figure out. It's not like the process itself, but just going through it, getting like rejection letters, like it gets to you, you know what I mean? It gets to you, especially when it's like especially when I've been applying for positions that like I have too much experience for, you know what I mean? Like it's just kind of like, it's one thing if I was reaching high and I wasn't achieving it, but like at this point I'm also going lower than my qualifications and I'm still not getting it. And I think that is like the I don't say embarrassing, but it's just, I would say embarrassing and just like annoying part of it, you know what I mean? Like, but it could, let me not say that, but yeah, it's fine. I just have to go through it. I'm in my sad girl era right now, so I'm just maneuvering through it, and I'm just gonna wait a few weeks for me to be happy again. Because right now, it's not giving that. It's not. It's giving frustrated friends, you know? This whole process is very frustrating. And it's like, how are you keep like, especially for the city, it's like, how do you saying you're hiring, we need people, and then you have people who apply and you're not like, why am I being referred but no one reaches out? You know what I mean? Like, what? Okay, whatever. And it's like, these agencies are so slow, clearly, and I was like, whatever. Oh, the job for Hopkins that I was like on the fence about, because it seemed like it was like they're gonna make me do a lot of work, and it was like a startup company, but for Hopkins they passed on me. But like in that whole process, whatever, it's cool, they didn't choose me, that's fine, it wasn't for me. But I think it's funny because on the application it doesn't say like, oh, you weren't selected, it says silver medalist. And like, I understand on their perspective, they're like, oh, we'll do it like this to be like, oh, like, you were so close to choosing you, like, we really wanted to choose you, but we chose someone else. I get that, that's cute, but like on the receiving side, I'm like, who gives a damn? Silver medalist? Okay. What am I, I'm an Olympic player? A silver medalist, thank you. That doesn't mean I have a job though. Okay. Love you guys, bye. Someone's walking to their car across from me, so now I feel weird. Okay, love you guys, bye. Good morning. Hope you guys can hear me, but anyways, today is Thursday. Pretty sure it is the 19th. It is. Thursday, where's the food? It is like 7:50, and I am currently on my way to the part-time. The snow is pretty much all melted for at least my pathway there. And I would like to say, dog owners, pick up your dog poop. Why is there dog poop everywhere? It's disgusting. There's dog poop everywhere on the ground, and I just find it crazy that you guys don't appreciate where you live enough to pick up your own dog's poop. And I know some of my neighbors too, because all my neighbors have dogs, so someone has to be just letting their dog poop. That's just gross. That's annoying. Not annoying, it's upsetting. Anyways, here we go again. That's all I have to say. I'm just grateful for another day. Look at this mess. Oh my gosh. I wish I could show you guys, but I didn't have time. Anyways, I'm on my way. There's not traffic. Sorry. Anyways, I love you guys, and like I tell you guys, I'm trying to tell myself, find joy in everything. Bye. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, y'all. Today is Friday. Today is Friday, February the 20th. Friday, rain for France. We're currently under the umbrella because it's raining, and I am, in fact, going to my part-time again. I definitely did not wake up on time.
So, so I usually, well, I went to sleep on time, we'll say that, which is great. I had a really good night's rest, but I woke up at 7, like 7:01, no, 7:10. But luckily, I live close by, and I wear the same clothes, which is like sweatpants and a sweatshirt. But I usually wake up early, like around like 6:30, just to give myself some time to do some meditative breathing, some woosahs, drink my tea, and kind of roll into the day. I didn't get to roll into the day, I just woke up today. But, you know, regardless of how I woke up, so I'm grateful for that. Okay. I don't technically need to power walk. I really feel like I'll make it. It's like 7:50 something right now. I'll make it in plenty of time. But something that was interesting that happened yesterday, a full-time position actually opened up at the part-time that I work at. So I got my little scoop on, you know, talking to the current full-time workers, and I still applied, but it's not even about the full-time position. It's more of like, now that I am getting the scoop, I'm learning more about the people I'm working with, which is great, and I feel like I'm there for a reason. Sorry. All right. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna look around about light. Okay. But yeah, I'm there for a reason, you know? And I don't know what that reason is exactly just yet. But what I do know is one girl that I'm working with, she like doesn't have her bachelor's degree yet. And she's like the main person in the lab that does everything. When she's gone, everyone's like, I don't know what to do, whatever. And she overworks herself so much. Like, there's another person who's within her same title, who's a white man, who doesn't do much. And instead of allowing him to like fail, she decides to take it upon herself to fix it and then complains about it. And I was like, that sounds so familiar. And I'm like telling her, stop. You know what I mean? Like you have to, one, allow the system to fail sometimes, because, sorry, okay. Because who cares? Who cares? Like, if you were to have a stroke today, they will put up your position in 2 weeks. Who cares? And I'm like, you have to stop letting, because she's like, oh, you know, I've been working and blah, 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 so I haven't had time to like finish my credits. I'm like just making excuses. And I was like, stop making excuses. I was like, you have to like make sure you focus on yourself first prior to this job. And I was like, you have to learn from my mistakes. Like, literally, learn from what I did wrong. And I'm like, and she's like 28 or something. I was like, I'm talking to the younger me now. I literally said to her, I was like, I'm talking to the younger me now. I was like, I'm gonna need you to focus on getting your bag up. Get your degree, get your certification, and keep moving. Because one thing that this corporate world will tell you, regardless of where you work, it's always corporate. The corporate world will tell you and will play in your face, because you don't have a certain type of education, that they're gonna pass over you, even though you're doing all the work. So I was like, don't let them use this as a reason to diminish you or, you know, like do anything. I was like, don't give, because they will find a reason, but you, for yourself and your own well-being, so you need to have a bachelor's degree. I was like, you don't have to have a bachelor's degree in anything funny. You know what I mean? Who cares about if it's bio or this or that? Like, because from working in the field, it matters, but it doesn't really matter. So I was like, girl, get a bachelor's degree in anything, but just get one. I was like, you can do it online. I told her about SNHU. I was like, there's like Walden, there's so many universities that are online. I was like, do it online and just get it done. Get a freaking degree in like something that you're interested in, that you think is fun. You know what I mean? Like, stop wasting time. Yeah. And I was like, you know, in the end, regardless of what happens, if I continue at this part-time or not, at least I know I was able to talk to my younger self and tell her to get it together. And that feels good. Okay, I'm at work now. I love you guys. Bye.
My CSU ain't counting. All right, that's a little bit better than
Good afternoon, y'all. It is 2 o'clock, or about to be 2 o'clock, and I on my way back home. I didn't have a chance to take any videos this morning. Today is Saturday the 20th, the 21st. I didn't have any time to take any videos this morning. I had to go be an advisor and do some oversight. So yeah, I'm on my way home right now. I have somewhere to be at 4 and I still have to cook. So we'll keep you updated on that. I did cook the meat prior to me leaving, so it should be easy, but I will come back to let you guys know more. Hey y'all, we are back in the kitchen. Anyways, it's 2 o'clock. I have somewhere to be at 4, so let's make these Haitian patties. How I'm doing them, sorry, I need to breathe. Okay, so how I'm doing them is I'm using ground turkey. I made this morning before I left because this needs to cool down before it goes into the oven. So I've been gone for a few hours, so it should be cool. But this is what we're looking at. I use, this is a pound of ground turkey, and I just seasoned it with whatever seasoning I have in my pantry. And I have some onions, red peppers, and jalapeno peppers. So it should have a little bit of a kick to it. And then we're doing it the shortcut method, which is using these puff pastry sheets. So from my knowledge, from what I remember, because I did this one time, I think 2 years ago, the process is super simple, in which you take a sheet. This is still frozen. Okay, so I'm gonna go pop it back in the microwave to thaw it. But you take a sheet, you roll it out, and then you just basically cut squares into them. You put the meat into you cut squares into them, right? Rectangles into them. And then you put meat filling on one puff pastry, and then you top it with another one, and then you put it in the oven. I've seen certain recipes where they do a fold over method, but I like doing the one on top of the other. That way I could crimp the sides with a fork to make sure that it's super sealed in there. So I will bring the camera down and have you guys see how I do it. But I do have to pop this back into the microwave, so see you guys in the next clip. Yep. Okay guys, I'm back. It is 3 o'clock, 2:57 exactly, and I am finished. I only made 1 box of the pastry, the frozen pastry. It comes with 2 sheets. I only made 1 box because I don't feel like doing more than that right now, and I don't think there's a lot of us, so it is what it is. Everyone should at least be able to get 2, which is enough. So I'm going to flip it around. I baked these for 15 to 10 minutes at 400, and I did flip them halfway to ensure that they both got that brown on each side. Some of them got a little too brown, but we move. Here it is. And there you go. And these patties are super soft because of the dough. Super soft and crispy. And they all have that filling. I only ended up using half a pound. I'm glad I'm recording this now because when I made this the last time, I realized I didn't need as much meat as I thought I did. So remember, for 1 box of that pastry sheet with 2 sheets inside, so for 1 box of that pastry, you only need half a pound of meat of choice. Half a pound. You do not need a full pound of meat, okay? Don't be like me. But I have leftover ground turkey, so I'll figure out what I do with that. We'll figure that out later. But I hope you guys enjoyed patty making with Rants. See you guys later. Oh yeah, of course.
Look, I feel like we all in the same vibe.
Hey y'all, I just wanted to come on here just to do a closeout video. It is currently 9:30. I am back home from our Galentine's vision board party. On the little vision board, I will probably do, maybe I'll show you guys the vision board stuff another day. But I am tired. It's been a weekend, and I know I said I might go out tomorrow, but it's only looking like I might not. There's allegedly a storm coming tomorrow, so it's supposed to be like tomorrow afternoon. So I might just do a double check on our inventory. I think we should be good because we did groceries last week. But just a double check, just make sure that we're all good. But hopefully it's not gonna be too much because today was literally 50 something degrees. It was nice today. So what's going on? But I'm checking out, I'm closing out. Love you guys, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye, enjoying everything. Bye.